So yes guys, hello and welcome back to the Adam Templeton Triathlete YouTube channel. You join me for episode 2 of Build to Bolton, and today what I'm going to be taking you through is pretty much the raw thoughts that go through my head during a Sunday long run. So today so far, already been to the pool there. It was sort of, typically on a Sunday I've been doing a longer swim and then a longer run. And I got to the pool this morning. I didn't feel great. I did eventually work into it, but I just didn't have any of that kind of turbo boost, any of the snap in my stroke. There was no, like, from all the YouTube videos that I've watched on swimming and talking about technique, the whole idea is the pool phase. The catch in the pool was an acceleration. But I just didn't really have that. I was kind of stuck at the one speed through the stroke. An okay feel for the water. And then at the end, so I'd done 4x300, 4x200, 4x100, trying to build the pace. And then ended with a fast or a hard 400. And yeah, my arms after that were just completely cooked. I did, throughout the winter, I was doing sort of a 400 TT pretty much every other week. And I've just kind of been avoiding doing those hard efforts, full-on efforts in the water. So yeah, chucked one of them in as well. And yeah, we're now back to the house. After midweek, the weather being 23, 24 degrees. This morning, it's like 7, and also raining for the first time in weeks and weeks and weeks. It's just insane. Of course it's going to be raining because I've got my brand new Nike Pegasus trainers, and they are in a bright pink colourway, which the toes of them are just going to get covered in muck. So annoying. This is brand new. But yeah, we'll just, it's honestly, I'm in between whether to wear a base layer or not, because if I was to get caught in a shower, and when it's windy as well, every time for the Sunday long run, the weather is just crazy. But yeah, I'm now sort of in that in-between stage where I'm back from the swim, I'm not actually feeling too tired. But yeah, I'll grab something to eat, and then it's the choice of how long do you sit about in between the long run to then not be as tired and have what you've eaten settle a little bit, but then also don't become too sleepy. So yeah, let's go. But yeah, training this week has been going fairly well. Sort of looking at it, a couple of solid bike sessions on the usual Tuesday and Friday, and then another decent longer ride yesterday on the bike. And in the water, you know, I've had a fairly good feel. I feel that something's close to clicking with the swimming. At least it's sort of steady paces. Anytime I try and go above even like tempo effort, technique just goes to pot every single time. But yeah, sort of steady efforts, I feel I'm close. And then running's just been pretty consistent as well. On Friday, I'm now doing it as a kind of brick session. So last week I done 1 minute on, 1 minute off on the run, and then this week I done 2 minutes on, 1 minute off, and I'll probably continue on from that over the next couple of weeks, 3 minutes on, and then the last week before kind of tapering off, 4 minutes on, 1 minute off. So yeah, we'll just see how that one goes. The plan for today's long run is kind of getting to the point where it's like the hard work needs to be done on the long run. And the thing is, anytime I do any sort of running now, it's all solely off RPE. So it's only as hard as I make it. But yeah, I think sort of today, I'll still keep all the kind of harder work towards the back end of the run. But do it as, probably the first half kind of easy, plodding along, and then slowly pick it up. I think I'll keep it still just as a build effort. I was maybe going to do more intervals, stop start, but I do prefer a build effort. I think it's kind of running it's sub 4 minute pace halfway through a long run, and then doing it when you're actually at like 25Ks or you're towards the tail end of the long run is different. So yeah, I'll probably do it as a build effort. Right, time for me to get this heating, and then hopefully we'll head out the door. Let's do this. Oh man, we have now hit the time where I've sat about too long and the tiredness from the long swim has begun to hit me. And it is kind of grey at the moment. It is like properly raining there. So, you know, I think 20 minute nap, max 20 minutes, and then we'll be good to go. Oh no, the dangerous game was played, and it may or may not be an hour since the previous clip. Yeah, this time it really is time to get going. Every weekend, I should just sort of begin to accept it, that I always kind of do this in between. Because I always think, oh no, I'll get home from the swim and then I'll head out the door straight away. Is it too tired, you know? It does mean that I feel that the Sunday just slips away from me, but it's fine. It's bank holiday Monday anyway. Right, let's do this. And to recap this run, I'm going to be jumping between voiceover Adam, post-edit, and then also mid-run Adam. It was crazy windy, so I don't know how good the audio will be on some of the clips. What I'm doing here is a very lackluster warm-up before heading out the door. And one quick thing I'll ask, if you are brand new to the channel, you and me both know that everyone makes an assumption straight away depending on the subscriber count of a YouTube channel. So if it is your first time here, please do consider subscribing. It would really help the channel grow, and you can join me for the remainder of my build to Bolton 70.3 in 5 weeks time. Oh man, we've made it. The front door has been unlocked. It's time to go. It is now 12:30. I got back from swimming at about 10 o'clock. This run is going to take more than 2 hours if it goes to plan. It's windy. It's cold. Let's do this. Time to get this run going. Right, the train barrier is down just now, but we should hopefully get through by the time we get there. Okay, if that isn't a good sign, I don't know what is. Once I've started running, I actually feel alright. There's probably no chance you'll be able to hear me right now, so I might end up doing a voiceover, but general plan is 12k easy, then 3 increments of 5 kilometres, try to pick up the pace, 2k cool down, 29k total, or at least that's the general outline. And you know, it was that way, looking at the feels like temperature, I thought, there's no way it's actually a feels like a 5. Yes it is. It's freezing right now. How? So that's me 4k in, and it's just, the hardest thing with these runs is to mentally not try and put yourself too far ahead, because if you think about it, it's a long way to go, but you've got to just break it up into chunks. Then the sun comes out and it's too warm with the tailwind and a base layer. Oh man. Just approaching 8k in now, and it's just, yeah, I think I've finally got over myself a little bit and just starting to prepare for the next section of the run. And then I've done this loop first time round as well, because coming up I need to run past the busiest road ever known, so I like doing it this way first, and then I prefer sort of the second loop that I do. And the reason why I think this road is so busy is because of the most northeast thing you could probably find, a Greggs with a drive-through. And the wind, I have to say, was getting to me at this point. And I'm just about hit the 12k mark. This is it, it's go time. It's sort of, even if I don't pick the pace up, just sort of picking up the mental attitude, thinking about going at a steady effort. Yeah, that's the goal here. 5, 5, 5. Time to lock in. Okay. Coming up to the end of the first 5k. Oh, this is going to be tough. Oh man. Nah. Oh, not today. Oh, I can really just catch the warning signs when I feel that tired before going out, and there's only so much lying to yourself you can do. I'll walk a bit now and then. I'll probably still plod on and get most of the distance, because a long run really is just about time on feet. But and then I guess I can see if I want to pick it up later, but that's enough for just now. To be honest, from this point, when I finally did accept that it just wasn't my day, it really did take a big weight off my shoulders. As you've seen throughout the video and as I've been editing, yeah, the warning signs were there, and it's just running with expectations when you're this tired. It doesn't help at all. It's more detrimental to your mental game, trying to be like David Goggins and powering through it. Just take it easy, get the miles in. And then, yeah, I didn't manage to plod on and finish the run off. And we're done. We've made it back. Thank goodness. Well, yep, 27k's in the books. I guess it's sort of positives I can take away from the run. One, the new shoes that I'm taking off just now, like always, it's the reason why it's my third pair of Pegasus 41s. You put them on and you don't even need to break them in at all. They're good to go out the box. I guess 2, 27k is 27k no matter what, so it's getting the distance in. But yeah, definitely the key takeaway from this is just, if you feel tired, don't set expectations on runs. Since I've moved here, the long run, I've been able to sort of put it on the back burner a bit and have it more as an afterthought, just because I've been wanting to improve on swimming and cycling. And yeah, it's pretty much the only sessions throughout the week where I've had to call it. Or not call it that. Still get some of it done, but yeah, if there has been times where I've just got either like halfway through, but yeah, it's just a bit annoying. But I know I can run, but like, come on, how could I not work out that I was that tired? Like, I was just lying to myself too much. So yeah, and then I guess another positive as well, other than maybe being a bit sort of gassy at points, my stomach was perfectly fine the rest of the run. Of course, I wasn't running with too much intensity, which does sometimes trigger it more, but to be honest, a pretty positive one with that in mind as well. But with the run complete, that marks the end of another day's training. And yeah, I have to tell you guys, I do enjoy training. I do enjoy it. It's just, sometimes I get in my own way. But with that, it also marks 5 weeks out from the race, from Bolton 70.3. Got all the accommodation sorted, and yeah, it's go time. This is it, 5 weeks out, 70.3 Bolton. I do feel ready to go, but I'm very excited for it. If you did enjoy this one today, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to keep up with the rest of my journey, the build to Bolton. Catch you in the next one.